Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Joanna and I'm glad you're here. I love to DIY on a budget. And if you like to sew, then catch me on Saturdays. Now, let's get crafty. Thank you, Robin, for the birthday super thanks. I sure appreciate it. Okay, for this first one, it didn't come totally broken like this. My daughter got it at a thrift store and it was broken, but not this bad. This is just come apart and it's easy to pull apart from those little bitty tacks they put in that broke the wood. She said she's never seen anything like this, and so I was like, wow. I said it is pretty cool because that piece in it's glass. So I'm gonna take my Titebond wood glue, and I'm gonna take, I got glue all over my arm. I wasn't really spazzing out. So I'm going to take, I was spazzing out. I'm going to take this pokey tool, okay? And I didn't want to do a brush. I don't like gluing my bristles a lot. So I'm taking this pokey tool and it just comes off and seeps right down in that gap off of that pokey tool. I get the pokey tool from Dollar Tree, in case you don't know. I love these things. I got some even in my stash in case they don't have them at Dollar Tree anymore. So I'm just going to fill in where it's broken and those, you know, the cracks and stuff, whatnot. And then I'm going to take, not these clips, I'm going to take the Dollar Tree clips. These are the smaller Dollar Tree clips. They fit right in there where that edge is. So I'm going to clip these wherever I glued it and then set that aside for just a little bit to dry. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. Y'all, have got so many bottles of glue. I'm cleaning up glue that I spewed out. I've got so many bottles of glue. I need to figure out which one I want. You know, Titebond this, Titebond that. Yeah, I got to figure it out. I don't need all of them. So I'm just taking my hammer and I'm pecking my screws back out. Okay, it's on the edge of the table, so they'll come out. So I pecked all my screws out, and then I used wood filler to fill in the holes. And then I have this little cowl. I cleaned this up real good, and it has a rough side and a slick side. Of course, you're supposed to put it on the rough side, but it wouldn't work, so I'm going to put it on a slick side. This is so stinking adorable. My daughter, of course, fell in love with it. I showed her, and she was like, Mom, I gave you that, and now I want it back. I was like, that is funny. She said it was so unique, and now I just love it. So I said, well, I'm going to die someday, and you can have it back maybe, if not before. But anyway, these are those little stickers, that shiny stickers that go on real easy. There was a bubble right in his nose. But if you take your pokey tool and just poke without dragging it, they'll pop and the air comes out and you never see the holes. They're amazing with hiding the holes that you poke in there. So I get that all down and then smooth it back out. Be careful doing that, and that is so cute, ain't it? So now it's time. You see the wood filler? I used wood filler. I didn't use spackle. You can use spackle. Now I'm sanding off all my wood filler here. This is just a Dollar Tree sanding block in their little holder I found one time. And it was kind of rough, so I just give it all a good sanding. So I'm looking at those to see if they need sanded. They're all glued together. I wasn't sure. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this one too. I probably shouldn't have left that all in, but yeah, here we are. So I'm sanding and sanding. And it doesn't take much to sand this off. Okay, here I'm just going to take this piece and I'm going to take these three. And I'm going to paint them with my Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster. So it's supposed to be assembled like this, but it's not assembled yet, trust me. So I have this wash and dry rub-on transfer from the Dollar Tree in one of their packs. I cut stuff apart, and before I do this, what am I doing? Oh, I wanted to make sure which one went in first. I'm going to glue the first one on, okay? I didn't know what I wanted to use. See, this is where I said I need to settle on a glue that I really like, and I think it's either going to be Titebond Quick and Thick or the Weld Bond. I really love the Weld Bond. I like any Titebond glues. I really do. So I know that goes there. Okay. And it goes with my little crack down, or I don't know if that's not a crack. It's indention, maybe, down. I don't know what it is. It's hard to say things on these sometimes. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to call it. So this says all the wash and dry wouldn't fit. So this is just saying laundry service. And I thought that was cute. And I thought it was cute. Lexi's like, I can't believe you used that cow instead of a sloth. That's why I didn't have a sloth in a laundry basket. Or I would have used a sloth because that's my thing. But I had a cow in a laundry basket and it would fit. And it was so cute. So I just put it on there. And I love sunflowers. So yeah. So that one's on first. Okay. I let it fall apart. Look, I said, let me work upside down. It worked better upside down. I don't know. I do things better wrong sometimes. Yeah, that's just me. Do things wrong. They come out right. But, hey, you know why? Because of Jesus. He's my friend. And he watches out for me. Thank goodness. But anyway, I've got to go back to Harbor Freight and get some 6-inch clips. I've got the 4 and they're too small. And then I got these big giant ones recently. And they work, but true, they're 12-inch, and man, they are heavy, and it was just too much for this little thing. I got to go back to Harbor Freight and get the 6-inch. I'm always in Harbor Freight trying to get something, so I'm pecking it down because it came up a little bit, but that's in there tight. So now I'm going to start inserting what I need in there. So the laundry service sign goes first. That's tight squeeze, very tight squeeze, and then this darker one goes, but it goes down, flat side up, the beveled side, or I don't know what you call that side, down. So I'm just going to put it in here, and this was so tight that I had to loosen it to get my stuff in. Push it up tight against that laundry sign so nothing moves. Then I'm going to slide my glass piece in, make sure it goes up in that real tight. I want everything tight because if the glass shakes, it's going to break. Shake and break. And then I'm going to put that one up and make sure that my glass goes down in the indention of the wood piece. I didn't say crack. In the indention of the wood piece. Then I'm going to smush it all up real tight. Real tight. Okay? And then I have another clamp. I'm going to tighten that clamp, and then I'm going to turn it around. Make sure everything's tight again. I'm getting my other 12-inch clamp. Look at that monster clamp. Y'all, I'm so extra when I had it to build something else. But anyway, I'm going to set that on the floor and let it dry. I let it dry overnight just because. And then I took my plug-in Bosch staple gun and put some tacks in it so that it wouldn't come out. I didn't drive nails in it. I just put tacks in it. And that held it. And where did I go? Oh, I was putting that on the floor. Look, I have this, and I got it at clearance at Walmart, and I painted it with the ivory chalk paint and then distressed it. Y'all didn't need to see me paint. Now, I did sand it with a sanding block before I painted it so that my paint would stick. You can also give it a coat of Mod Podge. And then I sanded off some around the edges and where the letters are. And I just absolutely loved this transfer. These are from Dixie Belle. And I am scrubbing. This was hard to stick to this. I should have put a coat of Mod Podge on it. But I had painted this a while back to do something with it and ended up not doing it. So it's been painted for a while. And this chalk paint is stuck. It is cured and it is stuck and it ain't going nowhere. But I'm just going to keep rubbing, and it's easier to, well, it had a indention in it right there, so I had to go around the indention. But you see how it's getting lighter in color, and that's how you know your transfer is transferring. So when you start to pull it up, if you see anything still hanging on, look, I pulled that up. You put it down, push it right back down, it's gone. Voila, there it is. These things are so forgiving, and they are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. So I'm just rubbing. And then I'll peel it off. And I said, y'all ain't got to see that. And then I'm going to take and seal it with a coat of extra matte Mod Podge. I absolutely love this. It looks like some kind of jelly, but it works awesome. I'll tell you something else. For whatever reason, when I put the Mod Podge on the transfer, it made the transfer start bubbling up a little bit. I didn't do anything with it. I just left it. I said, Lord, you're going to have to just fix it, or I'll pop it later, or scrap it and not let them see it, or something. Well, I just put my Mod Podge on there and set it to the side, and when it dried, I guess the Lord fixed it because it was down. That's all I got to say. I didn't pop it. I don't know. It was taken care of when I went back to get it. So, yeah. So, now that I got that done, y'all, my throat's getting dry. I pointed to the inside. I was trying to tell you I'm going to put something in there. So, I got these greenery. I love this greenery, and I can't find it anymore. I need more. I'm going to have to search, go on take a day, and go on a Dollar Tree run. I got like 4 or 5 of them. And go to every one and try to find some of this. It might be just spring. I might not ever find it again. I don't know. But I love it. And y'all, that sticker was a devil trying to get it off. And it didn't. Not all of it. So I'm just going to scrunch that up in there. And I'm going to start sticking sunflowers in there. I've just found these at the Dollar Tree. And it's the only one they had left. I was so bummed. I was like, oh, man. I'm gonna have to go searching. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to go shopping. Maybe I can have a shopping haul one day. I don't know. I ain't did one. Or done one. I haven't had one in a while. So I'm gonna pull these. I didn't want to stick the whole thing in there because I wanted them where I wanted them. So you'll see me when I go to pull one off. Okay? I'm pulling like that. I'm pulling down to get as much of the wire, to get it as long as I can. I can bend it or cut it off where I need it. But anyway, yeah. So these two, I'm just going to leave them together, okay? And I'm going to stick them right in the middle and spin it around so I have the one in the top. Now, I don't know how many's in here. I didn't count. I just put them in because I didn't want just one left or whatever. If I want one, I'll take one out of it, but I don't think I will. But anywho, I'm adjusting them now. But this is so stinking pretty. What am I doing? My brain. I'm racking my brain trying to figure out where to put them. To get them to look even. That's what I'm doing. Y'all, my brain's going 100 miles a minute right now. I can tell you right now. It was. Now what I'm going to do. Alright, they're in there. It looks beautiful. I put moss in it. Okay, you see my nasty moss ball down there? It's got a stick in it. It's gross. But I'm going to stick moss in there. One, what that is going to do is it's going to fill it and smush everything together so that it looks together and it's not, sticking out everywhere. And two, it's going to add interest to the flowers at the base because the moss is going to be coming out of the, sifter. And that's just, it looked better to me. See it? Oh, that looks so much more rustic. I loved it. Okay, so I got this at the thrift store at Goodwill. $2.99 I paid for that. I thought, what is wrong with you, lady? So, their stickers stick like glue. So, I'm going to take this scraper. Y'all, I got this at Harbor Freight. I love it. I'm going to get another one. I'll haul one for you. And show you what it looks like. But anyway, now it's sticky, so I'm going to sand it and turn it black. I'm like, I can't win for losing sometimes, y'all. I just can't. I'm not painting it neither. I did wash it off. Now I am going to paint the handles. I don't want red in my kitchen. I did. I had apples at one time. So I'm carefully going to paint those. If you can't and you think you're going to get it on it, tape it off or something. But look at that. That just looks good with wood and black. I don't know. I like it. Wood and black handles. I love it. But anyway, I have this rub-on transfer from the Dollar Tree. I love their transfers. I couldn't get it out. So I've got this recipe one. This kitchen recipes, coffee, flour, sugar. And your recipes go in like that right there. Yeah. So this needs to go on the front like this right here. So I'm going to get it as centered as I can. I grabbed a pair of tweezers, like that helps. I don't even know if it did, because you can't touch that transfer. It will, whatever you touch it to, it's going to transfer to it. Oh, I barely got the corner. Look at my gray head, bald, half it. I need to get that out of there. Lord have mercy, my hair's a mess. Y'all don't want to see me on my crafting days, I'm telling you. I am a train wreck. Y'all saw a glimpse of my train wreck hair. Look, I put some flower transfers on the back. Ain't it pretty? I love it. I absolutely love it. My transfers don't match, but I don't care. I love it. That is beautiful. That's the part you're going to see anyway. Oh my goodness, look at that. I love it. It's so beautiful. You know, that card don't sit quite right with me. They should have put it different. Look at it. Oh my goodness. I love these. Ain't they beautiful? Let me know which one's your favorite. Y'all, at the end of this, I have a giveaway. Now, you'll have to listen to me, and, I'll tell you what to do, but I have a giveaway. But anyway, these DIYs are just beautiful. And it's a giveaway. I'll explain it. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned, because I'll have that giveaway. I'm going to have to hurry up here, Joanna. What are you doing? Hey, that's my Big Daddy's biscuits recipe. It's pretty good if you can do it right. I'm not a biscuit maker myself. But anyways, ain't they beautiful? Okay, so I have a giveaway for you, okay? It's the first time I've ever done one, and it is my birthday this weekend, and y'all give to me all the time by watching, commenting, liking, disliking, sharing, interacting with me. I love it. I love it. I love it. You help me so much, and you have grew my channel. So I want to give back to you. Okay. So, first off, these are, okay, look at that. I bought these at Dollar Tree, and that's what I thought I was getting. I have 3 of these unopened. Okay. And this was a trick from the devil. All right. Because it was not, they are so deceiving. I'm not the only one this has happened to. So I have 3 of these that are not these. Okay. This is what they actually are. All right. Let me try to skim through here and show you. Okay. So I would not like any of these papers. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let me flip. Okay. There's some like this. They're really dark. Okay. Let me see. So yeah, you get the idea. And I would never use these. Okay. I'm not going to send this one. I'm actually going to probably throw that one away. But I have 3 of these. Okay. 3 of them. So what I'm going to do is, how I'm going to do this is like Facebook Marketplace, because it's the only way I know. Since I don't have a bazillion subscribers, I do have quite a few, and I love you. But I don't know who's going to want these. So the way I'm going to do it is the first comments. Okay. If you comment on it, then you get it. The first 3. Okay. So if you want this, comment dark. Okay. So for this paper, you comment dark. When you comment, I will reply with my email address. If you are one of the 3, I will give you my email address. If you don't get a comment with my email address, you didn't get it. But if I give you my email address, you email me, okay, to get your information to send you these. I should have already done this since it was my birthday month, but I had to buy 12 by 12 record envelopes to send some of this paper. So that's why I haven't. And this pack has 1 paper different, but they're pretty much the same. So I'm going to flip through this. And this is a Thanksgiving pack. And what I've done is I've purchased a lot of papers and clearance and paper packs and things like that. and I just wanted a few of the papers. Okay, so I don't want all the papers, and some of them may be different, but I have 2 of the Thanksgiving. Okay, so comment Thanksgiving. Same rules apply. I'll send you my email and yada yada. So comment Thanksgiving for these 2. But anyways, I would get big paper packs at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and I only like a few of the papers. So I was going to throw them away, and I thought, no, I'm just going to give them. I'm going to see if you want them. If you want them, I will send them to you free of charge, no questions asked, okay? I just didn't want to throw them away. These costed money, and, so I have 2 of these gold. They're really beautiful papers, okay? Let me see if I can look. Oh, my goodness. There's a lot of sunflower prints in here. What was that? That one was just like, I don't know. There's all kinds of prints, and I would not use these. That one says berries, pumpkin. Yeah, cranberries, pumpkins, yummy, crisp. These came from Hobby Lobby. Beautiful gourds. Those are dark, but anyways, there's a lot of golds in here. So if you want these, comment gold. Okay? Because I don't do anything with gold trim. And I have 2 of those. So if you want these, comment gold. If you want these, comment Thanksgiving. And if you want one of these, comment dark. Okay? That's how that's going to work. And I want to tell you, I appreciate you watching. And remember that you are a blessing. Oh, yeah, you can see it. I had to look and see if you see it. I'm so crazy. You are a blessing. Goodbye.